Hello, Fox 5 Facebook people, and welcome to early signing day here at Sport and Social at the Battery Atlanta. It's a Fox 5 event, 680 The Fan event, Touchdown Club of Atlanta event, and what we're watching here is Jamari Salyer. He is a 5-star offensive lineman from Pace Academy, is about to make his big decision. He told us just about an hour ago on Good Day Atlanta he is down to Clemson in Georgia. Said he likes Clemson a lot because that's a team that has recruited him for a long time. He also likes Georgia a lot because that's where his former teammate, Andrew Thomas, is currently playing. You're taking a look at Coach Chris Slade from Pace Academy and Rusty Manziel, who's going to be emceeing the event today. And Blaine, just kind of take a look around. Look, this is an event. They've got ribbon boards. We got lights. There's going to be smoke happening out here today, and you can see the fans have already started to pour in as well. I see a Florida fan, but it's mostly dog people who are filling up this. So if he puts on a Clemson hat in a couple minutes, I'm hoping these people don't boo, but there's going to be some people not too excited about what's going on. And you can take a look right over here. Here's the man that got the family of Jamari Salyer getting lined up. He is going to be making an entrance out here, coming through smoke. It's going to be insane. Coach Chris Slade played in the NFL at Pace Academy. Coach, you played in the NFL. You ever seen something like this?
No, this is pretty exciting. You know, times have definitely changed for high school kids in this whole recruiting process, and it's definitely exciting. We're glad to be here, and this is a big day for our kids at Pace Academy.
Tell me what makes Jamari so special.
You know, the thing about Jamari is, and I tell people all the time, is it's his work ethic is second to none. And you can coach them, you know, and some of the guys that are your best players, you can't always coach hard because they don't accept coaching or they think they know everything or they have all the answers. He's the total opposite. He takes responsibility, makes a mistake. Coach, I got to do better. I'll do better the next time. And when you can coach your best player, and he's the best player, is also your best leader, it makes a big difference in your team's success.
And he's not the only one you're going to have signing here today. Tell me about Realus George, your running back.
You know, Realus is he's been a renaissance man for us. We've asked him to play a lot of different positions over the 4 years. He's an extremely hard worker. Football means a lot to him. And he's the kind of kid, man, that came to Pace looking for a better opportunity and took advantage of it. And now he's heading to University of Miami, so I'm very excited for him.
Jamari's down to Clemson in Georgia. How much has he talked to you about this decision? Have you had any part of it?
Yeah, a lot. You know, we've talked a lot about it, and I've kind of given my input and told him all the things that I thought and things that I saw. And that's my job as a coach, to kind of maybe be an extra set of eyes. And, you know, all we can do is advise the kids and then make the final decision at the end. But either way, I think he'll make the right decision.
Talked to Andrew Thomas, who's at the University of Georgia, played for you guys. After the SEC championship, he credited the offensive line coaching he got at Pace Academy. Tell me about Coach Johnson, it is, right, that's just coaching these guys up.
Yeah, Coach Johnson, he does an outstanding job with our guys. He's very intense. He expects a lot. He's very demanding, and that's what you have to have from a coach to get the best out of their players. And the kids respond to him. And as you can see, the results paid off dividends.
Put a couple big-time guys into big-time programs. You got more coming in this pipeline?
Yeah, we hope so, and that's what we're doing. You know, this is the rewarding coaching for us, and you get these kids in like 9th grade, and then you see them really grow and develop and turn into young men and head into college. So we're excited about it.
If this early signing day is a new thing for everybody, do you like that your guys will be able to just kind of be done with this recruiting process?
You know what? I'm torn in between. I think if the kid's ready to make a decision, he knows exactly where he wants to go, then I think go for it. And some kids, I think you need to wait till February. This depends on every situation. I think it's case-by-case difference.
Coach, thanks so much. Congratulations. Big day for Coach Chris Slade and Pace Academy as he gets a couple of his guys. Realus George, who we talked about, is a running back who's also going to be on the stage with him, who's heading down to Miami to play for Coach Mark Richt. And then Jamari Salyer, the 5-star offensive lineman, listed as an offensive guard, top offensive guard in the country on 24/7 Sports. He'll be making his decision, picking between Georgia and Clemson. What we are going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way because they're going to start the program here in just a couple of minutes. I'll let Super Blaine, who's on camera today, plug in and get on his tripod, and we'll get this thing underway. So stand by. We are waiting on Jamari Salyer to make his big decision.
Realus is going to be the first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to call them both out. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to him about his decision.
Okay.
Talk to him about his decision. Just ask him.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm sorry? I'm sitting here, I guess. He wants me to hold it.
All right, everybody. I think we probably waited long enough. Let's go ahead and get this thing started if you guys are ready. My name's Doug Conklin. This is Wrestling and several of the hosts of the official visit on 680 Fan, and we're really proud to tell you that our very first December Sunday event right here at Sports and Social, of course brought to you by Sports and Social 680 Fox 5 Atlanta, the Atlanta Touchdown Club. We're going to be taking you through most of the morning and the afternoon as we bring on the players and let them tell you where they're going and what's going to be happening for your college football's future. So right now, we turn over to Rusty. He's going to get things going, and we're going to talk to our first school. Rusty, take it away.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? Welcome. This is a historic event, early National Signing Day. These young men that chose to be first here in front of you, they're actually going to sign their letters of intent right here when they're done, okay? So be respectful, let them enjoy their moment at the end. This is all their families from Pace Academy, Coach Slade. I'm going to introduce these first two gentlemen. That's going to sign this morning. One will make his decision. One is already verbally committed. And I'll introduce those guys at this time. So everybody is ready. We'll start this thing here right now. I'm going to introduce from Pace Academy, Realus George and Jamari Salyer. Realus, you have a seat right here. Jamari, have a seat right here. Realus left no doubt where he's going already. We're going to talk to Coach Slade for a minute, the head coach of Pace Academy. Coach, let's talk about Realus first and what type of player he was for you. And when did you know he was special? And what was that moment for you?
For Realus, you know, coaching him was a lot of fun. We definitely had our moments and good and bad, ups and downs. But football means an extremely lot to him. He's very passionate about the game. He's kind of our Renaissance man. He played a lot of different positions for us: defensive line, linebacker, fullback, tight end. And the thing about Realus is he never complained about when we switched him to different positions. And he realized that wherever we were doing for him and the positions we switched him was all about the team first and winning and trying to get things accomplished as a unit. But he worked extremely hard. He came in as a freshman right away, was an impact player for us, running the football. And, you know, guys, you know, this year we played Lubbock. And one of the games that I remember, all the games, he's been in for 4 years, you know, I told Coach Johnson at halftime, I said, listen, let's run him until his tongue falls out. I said, we only got 2 guaranteed games left with him. I said, let's run him, and let's run him. And that was one of the most memorable games. And that was actually the same weekend he signed with Miami. And he just kind of showed me a lot of guts and a lot of moxie that game. Just it meant a lot to him, wanted to win, and just came in and just took the team, put him on his back, literally, and won the football game.
And Mike Realus here. Realus, Miami, this kind of happened kind of quick. You know, you started talking about they recruited you, they offered you, you took an unofficial visit down there. What was it about Miami at the end of the day you said that's the place for me?
Coach Rick, he great coach, great tradition. He was at Georgia. He really liked always wanted to play for him growing up a Georgia fan. He got fired and ended up in Miami. I knew when they offered me that place I wanted to play.
Go play fullback tonight?
Yeah, fullback.
Okay. Good luck to you. Hand the mic back here to Coach Slade. Coach, give a round of applause. Coach Slade, Jamari, obviously 5-star, #1 offensive guard prospect in the country, U.S. Army All-American. We could go on and talk about what type of player he is on and off the field and what he's going to bring to a program on the next level.
Well, Jamari, just like Realus, football means a lot to them. It's everything to them. They both worked extremely hard. Jamari came in as a freshman right away and was an impact player on the offensive line, played guard for us. You know, he's not only a 5-star, you know, football player, but he's just a 5-star person. I tell everybody all the time, one of the analogies I use for Jamari is he's a true dual threat. You know, you talk about the quarterbacks being a dual threat. He's a true dual threat because he's a student athlete. He epitomizes exactly what a student athlete should look like. And the thing about myself, having the luxury of coaching Jamari, when you can coach the best player on the team as hard as you want to coach him, he accepts coaching, it makes my job a whole lot easier. He never complained, well, sometimes, but he never complained about things he wanted to do. He took coaching, he would never pass the buck, he was always responsible, make a mistake, coach, my fault, my bad, you know, coach, how can we get better? This year, our starting center went down, and Jamari had never played center a day in his life. And we asked him to play center for us against Cedar Grove, you know, which wasn't an easy task. He never said, okay, why? Can we put somebody else there? He said, all right, teach me how to snap. And I don't think he had a bad snap the whole game, and played all 3 different positions for us in the offensive line. So, I mean, I could, you know, go on a lot of good examples, but I tell you, man, having these 2 guys in your program for 4 years and just buying in and really wanting to do the things that you want them to do to help the team be successful, you know, it's been a joy and it's been an honor. We're very blessed to have both of them.
Okay, Jamari. Obviously, a big decision coming up. Without saying who, talk about why this one school you're about to pick. What was it about that school you said that's the place for me?
It's a great place. One, I know academics. I mean, with the degree from this place, I know I can go on and do great things. You know, off the field. You know, I trust the staff. I trust great people in the town. And, you know, I'm excited to do it.
Give me your favorite, last question of high school for you. Give me your favorite memory of playing at Pace Academy.
Oh, winning the state championship, easy. Winning the state championship was amazing. We finally got Slade to stop screaming. So, you know, that was good. I mean, it was a ball. I had a great time.
Okay, I guess all these people are here not to hear me talk. I guess it's time for you. 5-star U.S. Army All-American Jamari Salyer is about to make his college decision.
Obviously, got to keep the tradition up. Before I do this, I want to thank God. Thank him every day for this opportunity. Thank my mom, my grandma, everybody up here. You all had a great impact on me, and also the Pace community. But I'll be continuing my next 4 years of college at the University of Georgia.
You bring that smoke to you. Jamari, at the end of the day, when did you tell Kirk Smart Sam Pittman? When was that final talk? When was that take place?
It was this past Sunday before when he left. We had a couple of concerns. I mean, obvious concerns, but I mean, we talked to him and you know, he gave us some reassurances, and I felt good about it.
I guess today could be a very special day. There's a lot of people that says Georgia could end up with the #1 class in the country. What's your thoughts?
I think they can, and I think they will. I mean, just hoping all the pieces fall as they may.
Okay. This young man, we're going to start with Realus. He's actually going to sign his letter of intent right here. There it is, Jamari Salyer. You get a little nervous when you saw this Georgia fans. You couldn't pick anybody else, could you?
No, I didn't. I didn't really get nervous. I got excited. I know these people are good people. I got to see them a lot of Saturdays this past year. So I mean, go Dogs.
Right here as we exit off stage and say thank you again for Pace Academy, Realus George, Jamari Salyer. Give a round of applause.
All right, we'll have a few minutes break. We're going to bring up a new school in just a little while, so keep your seats, get some food, get some drinks.
coming.
One will not sign today, being a high-profile prospect. The second one will make his.
All right, we good, Blaine? All right, here with Jamari. Tell me, was this too much of a production? How was it?
It's exciting. I've been waiting for this for a little while now. I kind of have my mind made up for a little while. Making that call to coaches was fun. Telling my family was fun. It's been a fun process, and I'm glad to move on to the next stage.
Tell me about.
How does it feel to have it off your chest?
It feels like a big weight off my chest. I've been doing this for 4 years. It's been, like I said, it's been a fun ride. Met great people, great coaches. I'm just excited.
So did somebody have to go buy this hat? How did that all happen? And were people watching you?
I got this hat from my aunt, and so getting it from the car in this building without all these red shirts seeing it, I just try to preserve the surprise, try to hide it. My friend brought it in for me, met me in the bathroom, and we transported. I used my suit cover to get the hat from the bathroom to the podium, and then I just made it happen.
Sounds like a 007 film. So, what does it mean to have all these Georgia people here on a work day?
It feels good. It just speaks to how much the fans care. That's a big part of it for any program. Period. I'm glad to see my family here. A lot of people from my school came, and I'm just happy.
How much did your relationship with Andrew have to do with this, and how much have you talked to him and Trey?
I didn't really talk to him much, but obviously he's a great friend of mine. He never really tried to persuade me. He said, take your own path. Your path may not be the same as mine. He's really humble about it because it took him a while to figure out for himself. So a relationship with the coaches was the biggest thing for me.
Tell me about Coach Pittman. What makes him so special?
He's comical. He cracks a lot of jokes, but he gets down to business. He knows what he's talking about. He goes and sits in NFL staff rooms that gets the latest and greatest on technique and all that stuff. So I'm just excited to work with him.
Did it help you at all to see that Andrew went in there and started day one?
It did. Just seeing his Coach Pitt, when we were both getting recruited by Andrew, he kind of said that same message that I will play freshman. I'm not scared to play freshman, and it's good to see him uphold that promise.
What will it be like to get back with Andrew?
I'm sorry?
What will it be like to play again with Andrew?
It'll be crazy. We've been playing together since my 7th grade year. So it'll be crazy to get back to that relationship. It'll be easy.
How do you pivot from recruit to recruiter?
I'm sorry?
How do you pivot from recruit to recruiter?
It's not. I don't think it's that hard. You just gotta. I'm a recruit, so I know what recruits like. I know what they want to hear, and I know it's important in recruiting. So it'll be fun. It'll be a fun transition, I guess.
You talked to the other guys. Is Georgia in for any surprises today?
No comment. No comment.
How much did it help you that Georgia has had the season it's had going to the Rose Bowl, winning the SEC? How much did it help you in this season?
It's helped, but the biggest thing for me was getting a chance to play for Coach Pittman. He's a great guy. Obviously that helps anybody, but to see the team win. But the relationship I have with Coach Pittman is pretty strong.
A lot of big men filling up that offensive line room. What have you heard about those guys and excited to compete?
Obviously, they're all great guys. I got to meet with them this weekend. They were welcoming arms. They call it the brotherhood. And I'm just glad to be able to get in that role next year.
And you played against a few of those guys, too.
I did. I played against the Notorious and Justin Schaefer. Obviously, there's some Bulls. I was on D-line against them. They were great competition, big, strong guys and smart guys. So it's going to be a competitive role.
What have you got to do before you get to Athens?
Just got to work on, flexibility, my explosiveness, just getting down packed, staying in the weight room, and staying in shape.
You're a guy who's not going to enroll early, so how will being able to watch spring practice, will you go up there? How will that?
I'll probably be spending a lot of weekends and weekdays in Athens because, coming in June is hard. Andrew did it. He did it successfully. So, I kind of know the blueprint for what I have to follow. Me and Coach Kevin talk about it all the time. So we stick to that blueprint and do what I have to do.
What are your thoughts on the early signing period? Are you glad you were able to get it over with in December?
I am glad. I'm glad I'm able to get it over with. I'm just glad. I'm happy.
How much did your family help you throughout this process?
They did. My family's a big part of it. I told all the coaches that if my family's happy, then I'll be happy with you. But my family's happy with some coaches and not happy with others. So that's what it turned out to be in the end of the day.
And I know you looked at other places, but being able to be so close to home, what does that mean?
It's special. Obviously, just being able to take a 45-minute drive and come here and come home. Emergencies. Good home cooking is good to be able to have free access to that.
Where did the fascination with Larry Allen come from?
I don't really remember. I became a Cowboys fan before I became a Larry Allen fan. I started doing my research. I was a young kid trying to just learn about my team. And, when you research the Cowboys, obviously the Great Wall comes up a lot. And so I'm looking at guys, and I'm scrolling up YouTube one day, and I see Larry Allen bench pressing 700 pounds. And so it was amazing to see how he played. He played with great tenacity, played all 3 positions. He's a great player.
Perfect. Thank you, Jamari. Congratulations. Jamari Salyer picking Georgia. And did you hear all the barking going on in the crowd here? You take a look around, you can just see how many dog people are in the crowd today. Men who usually are doing all this in February for signing day. It's not uncommon for there to be huge events in Athens on signing day. Instead, they're all here today seeing what's going on at Sport and Social. Again, we're here at the Battery Atlanta. Feel free to come down if you're watching this. There are going to be some other big names walking through the doors here. Just looking at some of them, we were expecting some of the big programs in the state. Rome will have some players down here. Stockbridge, Hapeville Charters, state champions will have some kids who are moving through. And Justin, come tell me, Justin. Sorry, we're on Facebook, so enjoy us as we do a little producing as well. No, we're good. Sorry. We're going to go find Realus George somehow, some way. And we may end up, we'll see if we can sneak past Jamari and talk to Realus.
If I can blame you?
Sure, he looks like he's right over there. He's got so that's Justin Felder helping us out. So thank you to Justin. Thank you guys for watching on our Facebook page today. We'll be live here for as long as we can. We'll also be posting updates on our High Five Sports Twitter page. We'll be posting stuff on our High Five Sports Facebook page as well. We'll stick the mic in here, let you hear a couple more answers.
It's more of kind of the degree aspect of it, just because I want to study finance, and obviously Atlanta's a great market for a finance degree. So that was a big part of it for me.
It sounds like Coach Pippen was a really big part of this decision. Is that correct?
He was.
Jamari, when you're looking at the future of this offensive line, what's the ceiling here? I mean, with so many committed guys from last year and now this year.
I think the sky's the limit, honestly. Obviously, I think Andrew's a potential first rounder already. Barring injury, but I think we got a lot of potential first rounders to come out. When this class is all said and done.
They're looking for some help at center as well as guard. Have they talked to you about where you fit in with those plans?
They talk to me about it, and I say the same thing. However I can get on the field, that's what I want to play. So it doesn't matter to me.
And there was some rumor going around at the end of last week that you might delay your decision a little bit. Obviously, you came back, decided against that. What was it that kind of put it over the top? Well, how did you know you were sure?
I just had to go back up this weekend. I kind of kept my official low key. Didn't really tell a whole lot of people. Just kind of slid down there because I needed some reassurances on some things, and I just needed to make sure that I was at home with my family. They were at peace with my decision, and after that, we were good.
Did you see anything on your official visit that you didn't know about Georgia? Did you already know everything, or is there something you learned?
I've been at this so many times. I kind of knew everything, but I talked to Andrew about a lot of stuff about coming in as a freshman, how different it is. A lot of stuff that you don't get to see, the glamorous side of it, the grinding side of it. I got to see a lot of that and hear about it, and so it's exciting.
How close was this decision for you?
It was very close up until it was close. Then I was pretty sure I was going to Georgia. Then it got close again, like around last week when you heard those rumors. And then after this weekend, I knew.
Okay. And
Jamari Salyer talking after he made his decision to commit to Georgia. We're going to grab Realus George for just a moment and talk to him. Realus, congratulations.
How you doing? Thank you.
Can we see a U? How does it? Do you have to practice that, or you just?
Nah, man. Everybody can do it naturally. I think any Georgia fans, every fan can do it. Everybody find themselves doing it once they watch us play.
We like this too. You still in your face?
Yeah. Did a lot of that in high school.
Yeah, we saw a ton of highlights from you in high school. Tell me what's going to be like going to the next level.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hard, but I think my coaches at Pace prepared me a lot. At the fullback position, that's what I'll be playing. But Miami, I'm talking to them. I'm already game planning and figuring out how I'm gonna come in, because I can't come in early, but I'm gonna come in summer and I'll be ready to go.
Yeah, we saw you a lot at running back at Pace. How is this going to be different, a different position?
You saw me a lot at running back, but I played a fair amount of fullback my last 2 years, my senior and junior year, and I had good fullback coaches. And I think it'll only be different because I'll be blocking a lot more than running the ball, but Miami, they'll find ways to get me the ball, I think.
When Coach Richt was at Georgia, they say that he's one of the last guys to be using a fullback a lot, and he's leaned on some guys, and they've made names for themselves at fullback.
Well, Yeah, like you said, fullback is like a dime position, but I want to thank Coach Rick for giving me this opportunity to play for him in Miami, and he uses them a lot. This year they struggled a lot on short yardage, goal line. You know, just they were like last in the country at scoring in red zone, and Coach Rick, he emphasizes that I'm going to be a big part of the offense.
What did it mean to see that team go on to the ACC championship?
Well, honestly, it meant that they didn't win it. So it meant that my class, which is like a top 5 class right now, is going to come in and we'll be ready to work. They got a good strength and conditioning program, and once we get in and get to working, I think we'll be ready to beat Clemson next year and compete with them.
What's your relationship been like with Coach Rick? What's he like? We all get to see the public side of Coach Rick. What's he like on the phone when he's calling you?
Coach Rick is who he is. Like you hear the things like he's so calm and he's just a great guy. That's what he is. I mean, we actually talked last night and this morning. Like he always calling and texting me and checking up on me, and he's just a great guy. I'm just glad I get to play for him.
I think he's a guy too that a lot of moms are excited when their kids are going to play for Mark Rick. Does he have that effect on parents and just kind of he's that fatherly like figure?
Yeah, we like 17 or 18 of our commits did an official visit this weekend, and it was more of a family thing, and not even just him. Every coach on the staff made it feel like a family environment. It just felt like a brotherhood, and we got together. 18 commits on one visit is a lot, but he made it seem like a family thing.
He's always tweeting out another day in paradise. What's it going to be like? Go to South Florida, man.
Man, it's crazy. The weather is December right now, almost 5 days from Christmas, but it's still like hot down there. Like you can go to the beach on Christmas. That's the crazy thing about it, and I can't wait for it.
Tell me about yourself. I know people give you a hard time a lot. They say you look like grown. Tell me about that.
I've always been looking older, and I got a bald head now, so it's gotten worse. But I think no publicity is bad publicity. I like it. It's giving me a lot of fans, and I mean, hey, I just run with it.
Who gives you the hardest time? Is Jamari? Tell me about him.
Yeah, Jamari, man, he always cracking up on me. He put something on Twitter the other day and said, I took a picture with Frank Gore. He was like, Frank Gore, old coach, got back at him. Like, I took a picture of Frank Gore. He was like, Frank Gore and his old coach. He was talking about me. It was pretty funny.
What's he like for Georgia fans who are going to start to get to know him a little bit?
Jamari is great. He great personality. He's an open guy. Like, he talks a lot, but not like too much. I mean, he's very open. Like, if you want to talk to him, you can go up to him and talk to him, ask him about anything. He can hold a conversation about any subject. He's a real good kid, real good guy.
How lucky are guys like Elijah Holyfield, who's going to run behind Andrew and Jamari, guys that you ran behind?
Oh, man.
To a state title, by the way.
Yeah, them guys are great. Like, the one thing I learned the last 4 years, like, if we needed to get an extra yard or any extra 30 yards, we running behind Jamari and Andrew. Like, them two beside each other was like, you knew you was going to get the first down. It's like, it's going to be hard for guys to stop the run against Georgia.
Tell me, you talked a little bit about greatest high school memory, but tell me about playing high school football here in Atlanta, how that gets you ready for the next level.
High school football in Atlanta, I mean, we obviously won a state championship, and we played against a lot of great guys my last 4 years. Freshman year, we played against Arden Key. He was at Hateville. He's at LSU now. He was once the SEC sack leader. We played against Darius Slayton, who's the wide receiver at Auburn, and Michael Abernathy, safety at Tennessee. We played against a lot of great kids.
Cedar Grove, with all the recruits they got, Jaden Hazelwood, Notori Johnson, Justin Shape. Just a lot of the name goes on that we played in. And we're just 3A, 2A private school, and we played against all these names. So it goes up from there. And you get home on a Friday. What are you doing on a Friday night after the game? You get home and are you turning on the TV?
Nah, I'm tired, man. I'm taking a.
You're supposed to say you're going to watch High Five Sports.
I mean, I wake up in the morning, people tell me that they saw me on there, and then they recorded it for me. So yeah, that's how that works.
So, congratulations, man. Enjoy Florida. It's all right. You can tell us. You can look right in the camera. I'm Realus George, former Pace Academy running back. High Five Sports is in your face. Let's see it.
Realus George, former Pace Academy running back.
He's a natural. He'll be in the spotlight down in South Beach soon enough.
No doubt.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
It's a huge day here at Sport and Social. We want to thank you guys for joining us on the Fox 5 Facebook page. Be sure to watch the High Five Facebook page, High Five Sports Twitter throughout the day as we continue to get you updated on the latest signings and the latest events of early signing day. But for now, we are signing off. Thanks for joining us.